I've been doing social media for a long time. I started in 2018 on YouTube and then quit, and that's another cycle in my life of quitting and starting and quitting and starting. Probably why I haven't reached the level of success that I'm looking for. But anyway, what I'm trying to say, I forgot. Oh, yeah. So I used to look at whatever someone else is doing and just like, if I liked it, I would copy them. And now coming from TikTok and being on TikTok for several years, you can't really do that because people will call you out for stealing ideas, which I find is so interesting because in art in general, people tend to just find inspiration from other artists and do that, but it's going to be in your own way because you're doing it and not the other person. And I learned that very early on in like art class as a kid. Um, but I do like the culture on TikTok about not copying people or like stealing other people's ideas. I like it because it forces you to find what your unique style is. And I'm not sure if I've landed on my unique style, but I know that when I see a video, I would be like, oh yeah, I would have definitely tried to do exactly what that person is doing like 2, 3 years ago. But now I look at that piece of content and I go, I like that for you. And then I go and do something else for me. And I like it because I'm on this journey of finding my own voice, right? Who I actually am. And it's so weird and interesting and funny, ironic, haha, because I'm 25 years old and I feel like you should know, or at least I think that's what society tells us, is that you should know who you are when you're 25. But I was never really allowed to go through that, self-expression, self-journey when I was a teenager. And I think that's when a lot of people try to like express themselves when they're teenagers. I was never really allowed to do that. I was very stifled in my teenage years. Um, so I'm probably just like flowering a little bit late and having this pubescent journey of like self-expression and self-identity now as an adult in my mid-20s. And I like the journey. I like it. How do I describe it? It makes me proud of me because I'm doing the work. And whatever is successful is because I did it. And it's because it's truly me, not because it's someone else's idea. And I like that.